So I want to share with you guys one more EVP, and that's going to be clip number 7. One of the things I love about this clip is how they sell the clip, the sound to us by their enthusiasm, as if they've hit a home run. Go ahead and show us that clip.
What'd you get? Holy what'd you get?
Hey, Barry.
Go for Barry.
Hey, you need to come in here and check this out.
All right,
Where are you?
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Done. That's it. And we got this at the exact time we saw the shadow.
Yeah, it sounds like Mary's looking for a dress.
Have you ever seen the shadow and heard the voice at the same time?
Never. That's never happened before.
That's what it's all about. Correlating evidence. Boom.
That's what it's about. Correlate the evidence. Boom! They sealed that one. That's a done deal. Okay?
Sounded like a broken vacuum cleaner.
We got broken vacuum. I heard a washing machine over there. I heard cat. Sam, what did you hear?
Cows. 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 Cows.
Pareidolia is a bitch.
But I mean, once they say, he's saying, where are you, where are you, where are you, they count on a certain segment of their audience listening really hard to make it fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I love is the headphones flip off. Everyone is just adamant. This is the home run they've been waiting for. And it's clearly the opposite.
And how is Where Are You even connected to the other conversation they were having?
Well, I had the benefit of seeing the entire show. And basically, they're trying to tie in Where Are You to the fact that they took the girl's dress, who they think is the ghost, and moved it outside the home.
What?
So that's what they're claiming, is that she's looking for the dress by saying, where are you?
So it's a
where is
ghost who thinks a dress is a person.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow, that's real talk show material.
Yeah, it's definitely a slam dunk.
Bam!
Yeah.
Does that ghost happen to be a Polish exorcist?
I'll leave the audience to speculate on that matter. So I want to go ahead and play clip number 8. This is where they're going to show us an actual hypothesis. This is their theory for a phenomena called the shadow man that they're seeing. Go ahead and roll that clip.
First picture. Wait a second. Who was in front of you?
Nobody's in the room with me.
Look at it. Look. What? No. Go back. Look how it's shaped.
Classic shape.
That is the classic shape of a shadow person.
We got to retest it, though.
What room is that?
That's the 1757 room upstairs.
Upstairs.
What exactly is the theory on shadow people? What is it?
What we've seen is that it's like a temperature variance on the environment. So we're thinking that they're thermal anomalies that your eye is picking up, almost like a black hole.
What?
It's a temperature variance that you can see with the eyes like a black hole.
Then how are they standing there?
It's Ghost Lab Science. It's Ghost Lab Science.
I want to send this as a shout out to my fiance. Her pet peeve is when people use the word theory when they should be saying hypothesis.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I may have
It's
done
not
that.
a theory.
Yeah. And I may have even done it in the course of this show. So my apologies to your fiance. But
No, they did it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're making fun of them anyway.
Yeah. So they had this hypothesis, none of which the science does back up at all. I'm not aware of a temperature variance that's like a black hole that causes shadows to occur. It's just not known in science.
Did he mention vibrations? I'm surprised he didn't mention vibrations. That's usually vibration territory.
What's funny about this is they claim to be one of the more scientific of all the shows. That they bring their own lab and they're science based. You know.
Well, he did say black hole.
He did say black hole, and he did say temperature variance. Yeah. So anyway, what I want to do is we want to go to the last clip that we have, and this is where they this is kind of the wrap up where they get the owner, they bring him in, they show him what they found. And what I've done here is this is actually the opposite. This actually the claim to the owner at the beginning of the show. And what I've done here is that we've let them collect all their evidence, but I want you to play what the owners originally claim is going on and see how much that differs. They claim a shadow man and these EVPs for Private John Riley and the dress So go ahead and play clip number 9. Let's see how it differs from what the owner is claiming is happening.
What are some of the paranormal claims that happen in this building?
Oh my gosh. Whenever somebody comes in either this room or they're downstairs in the dining room, they get the willies, they don't want to be in the room, they want to be seated somewhere else, they feel like somebody's touching them on their backs.
Well, Sal, let me ask you, have you actually experienced any of this?
I'm always the skeptic. I'm the recording engineer, I'm the logical thinker, and I can explain away just about everything, you know. But then there are some stories that people tell you, and you have to just, they certainly believe what they're telling me.
So the owners claim that people get the willies and they're uncomfortable, and that's it.
I have an explanation. They're really bad hosts.
That could be it. Could be it. Maybe the owners creep everybody out. You know, it could be something as normal as that.
Maybe that's where the fan vent is or something. You know, it could be anything. We do have a call, Jimmy from Seattle, and you've got some evidence for us apparently.
Jimmy, what do you got?
Well, I actually have an episode. I don't remember actually what the program is entitled, but it's from the Discovery Channel, which is, of course, the sister channel to the Rewrite History Channel. And what they had done, and they conducted giant tank simulations to prove their hypothesis. But what they actually concluded in that show is that the result of the sinking ships and the exploding airplanes in the Bermuda Triangle is the result of methane hydrate releases out of the ocean.
So I didn't catch that. Methane hydrate?
Methane hydrate.
Okay.
The oil rig workers and fishermen call it flammable snow.
Okay.
Okay, so it's sort of the burning sea surf stuff, right?
Well, it's actually it's a gas that's in ice form at the bottom of the ocean because of the pressure and the temperatures.
Okay, I'm sort of out of my area.
Well, I know that James Randi looked into the phenomena of the Bermuda Triangle. He reviewed some authors' work from the 70s, and this one, the Bermuda Triangle, was big.
Okay.
And what he found was that many times where the planes had been claimed to have crashed wasn't even in the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, you guys know about the Bermuda Triangle. It's like that area near Florida, between Bermuda, Bahamas, something like that. Forgive me for not even knowing exactly where the triangle is, but basically the notion was that a lot of planes would crash in this area. And so I guess what our caller is saying is that maybe there's some methane gas or something that affected people or something. I apologize for not knowing, Jimmy.
I think
the
that's
methane
actually
gas is explosive. It's like natural gas.
Okay.
I think that's actually even more complicated than it needs to be, because what I found was that what I seem to remember is that all the evidence, so-called, for the Bermuda Triangle phenomenon was anecdotal, and that actually no more planes disappear in the Bermuda Triangle than actually disappear all over the place all the time.
Right.
I mean,
given the same amount of air traffic, exactly right.
It's just like finding a pattern of threes in the dice on the table. If a bunch of strange things seem to happen in a row, then people say, "Oh, that's a pattern." Because again, people suck at probability.
Like I said, I'm a little bit out of my area, but I'm still pretty certain that even a natural gas release in sort of the megaton range would still be pretty diffuse by the time you hit airplane altitudes. Is that you've got basically the entire atmosphere of that region to dissipate that gas, and
it has to happen quickly. It would have to happen quickly.
Well, it takes a minute for meteorologically for air at the surface to come up to an airplane height, even when we're talking 1940s propeller airplanes. And just to say nothing of airplanes these days that go 30,000, 40,000 feet in the air. And so that may be an adequate explanation for what happened to some of the ships, especially when they're made out of wood. But it doesn't really account for all of the airplanes. As airplanes are dented, at least I wouldn't think we need more testing on that. I would say, but
yeah. Well, I can't speak to the gas theory, but thank you very much for calling. Appreciate the input.
Yeah, hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, thank you for your call. I'm certain if there's any part of that where I'm wrong, I'll hear about it, and we'll talk about it on the show.
Yeah. So I want to before we move on to other topics, I want to pull up slide number 10. This is a local ghost hunting group that they like to show the evidence that they've come across in their investigations for ghosts. And this is the ghost orb that they found over a fireplace. Now take a good look at this picture, and what's the problem with this picture? Go.
Lens flare?
Lens flare.
Mirror?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I mean, you could tell just by looking at it that this picture, can we put that back up? That this picture was taken with a flash camera.
Yeah.
You could actually see the strong shadow behind the guy in the foreground, and you see the strong flash on the woman with the camera on the left. And so, absolutely, that is just...
Look, the guy on the right is even blinking from the flash.
Yes.
Is that a martini?
Yeah. So I approached the group about it, and I asked them, well, I mean, that's very clearly lens flare. I mean, you know, how can you say that that's a ghost orb? And his answer to that was, we put that up there so that people can make up their own minds.
Nice.
Yes, that's a cop out I see and hear all the time.
Was he holding a martini in his hand? What was that?
No, he was not.
Okay,
Oh, he was holding a camera.
I was holding a camera.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if it
Not
was a
to get
martini.
into the politics again, but isn't that practically the motto of Fox News?
Well, if you'd like to talk to us about this and discuss some of this or the show or the future or whatever, and you'd like martinis or you don't like martinis or cameras or no cameras, you can come talk to us. Visit with us. We'll be at the Ram at Northgate at 5 p.m. Once again, we're interested in debate and even sometimes heated debate. But if you're just going to yell at us or decide that we're wrong for being atheists and just yell and scream and try and get us thrown out, stay away. But if you want to have an interesting talk and discuss what we do on the show here, come on by.
Yeah.
I feel like my friends back in Austin would not forgive me if I failed to get in a plug. Do you
Please.
mind?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I've had a great time being with you guys.
Excellent.
You
Thank
have
you.
a classy operation here,
Thank you.
and it's a shame you're being shut down. But if you'd like to see more of us Austinites, you can check out the Atheist Experience. That's atheist-experience.com. You know, we're also on Sundays, and I think we're on at a slightly different time slot, so you can watch both shows.
Absolutely. There's a lot of discussion. I mean, you guys have been very helpful to us and very helpful to get us off the ground.
Thank you very
much. We thank you
much.
guys on very show. Thank you very much for coming out.
Yeah.
And thank you for today's topic.
This has been a real treat.
Yeah, this has been great.
It's been a blast, absolutely.
So if you'd like to call us and you didn't get in time, we do have a voicemail line at 206-420-0997. You'll hear me explaining the voicemail system to you. It gets sent to us, and we may edit it to put it on the air. So, but once again, thank you both very much. And
thank you for having me.
Future skepticism shows that I'll be doing are we're going to look at woo-woo bracelets in the future. in a couple
looking forward to
weeks.
that with the aqua titanium.
Yes, the aqua titanium. My
Those
skeptics
aren't the
group-
ones that make you live forever, are they?
No, they just improve performance, and they aid
Prevent you
in
from being
your
yanked, I
immune
think.
system. But they use these very, very general terms, and it's really funny to try to get them to back up the claims.
I believe those have vibrations, actually.
Because, you know, there are bracelets that make you live forever. They have magnets, so that they work.
Just like magnets do in real life. Yes, all magnets make you live forever.
Okay, well, that would be the show. Thank you all for listening or watching, and we will talk to you next time.
Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone.